Are you one who, after having a bad day at the office, come home and take it out on your family? Well, it happens. But here's the thing. You aren't just stressed. You are in a state of psychological captivity. Today I will tell you why your job has taken over your dinner table, and the one external no that will instantly set you free. When organizations tell you we are a family, it is actually true. We spend more time in our office than our homes. But here's the problem. The organization is not your family. The organization is an institution with objectives, priorities, and needs that will change over time. Today I will speak about a concept from my book, The Relevance Trap, and it's called external proof of life. I'm going to explore why you must test your value in the outside market. Not necessarily because you want to quit, but because it may be the only way to recover your professional self-belief. Stay till the end for a bonus revelation. I am no philosopher, but by the end of this video, I will tell you the ultimate secret to happen. So let's begin. Do you want to know what your organization really thinks about you? If you ask them and they tell you you are dependable, reliable, don't let these words fool you, because they can also reveal something more dangerous. The organization may have stopped being curious about you. Without anyone ever saying it out loud, you may be internally classified as the steady Eddie. Worse, over time, you begin to accept the organization's diminished reading of you as the truth. This is one of the tragedy of organization life. Every organization has them, people who the organization depends on by virtue of their dependability and reliability. But when the next big opportunity came, you weren't even in the conversation. When did your boss get the right to decide how good you are? Think about it. A good appraisal and you feel great. A bad appraisal and suddenly you begin questioning yourself. Somewhere along the way, your boss's opinion of you became your opinion of yourself. And that is why the need of what I call the psychological break. You have to stop waiting for the organization to rescue you from the reading it has already formed. Long service sometimes creates a dangerous attachment where you constantly wait for fresh or renewed belief from your bosses. If you are waiting for it, let me tell you something, it may never come. You have to force the curiosity. And one of the fastest way to do that is to step outside its walls and discover how the rest of the world sees you. Not because you want to live, not because you are disloyal, but because no single organization should have the power to determine your professional worth. Ask yourself this: if your designation disappeared tomorrow, would anybody outside your organization still pay for what you know? If you say yes, have you tested it? Or are you simply assuming that your value inside your organization will automatically translate outside? There is only one way to find out. You have to test it. And that is what I call external proof of life. Let me make one thing clear. You may have absolutely no intention of leaving, but you must deliberately remain connected to the wider world of work. Renew old relationship, meet people outside your organization. Why? Because it restores professional self-belief and it will be grounded in evidence rather than wounded pride. You will discover how you are read elsewhere, you discover what remains strong, you discover where possibilities still exist, and most importantly, you discover your gaps. I want you to take this challenge. This week, reach out to 3 people outside your organization whom you haven't spoken for a long time and meet at least one of them. Coffee, lunch, or even something stronger. No agenda, no asking for a job. Just reconnect. And while you're talking, pay attention. How do they see you? What are they interested in? What do they think you are good at? You may discover something about your professional value that your organization stopped seeing a long time ago. Finally, do you know the secret to happiness in a job? They are called options. Options give you freedom, and freedom changes your conduct. You are no longer standing before the organization in quiet dependence, waiting to be chosen again. Because you have options, you become less desperate to please, less wounded by every omission, and less hungry for symbolic reassurance. This, my friend, is called happiness. Not because you stop caring about what happens at work. A bad appraisal will still hurt, being ignored will still hurt, but it no longer owns you. And most importantly, it no longer comes home with you and sits at the dinner table. This is the ultimate paradox of corporate life. professional who is no longer inwardly captive to the system often begins to carry more weight within it. Has a bad day at the office ever completely ruined your weekend? Be honest. Type guilty below if you have done this. I am Venkatachalam Vishwanathan, author of the Relevance Trap. If this made you think differently about your relationship at work, subscribe. I will see you in the next video.